Rhys, through to the next round, clean sheet, 3 goals, you must be absolutely delighted with the performance.
I thought the performance merited the result, comfortable winners in the end. Thought we showed signs kind of early on in the kind of pre-season and the Premier Sports Cup kind of fixtures that we were doing really well. Really chuffed for everyone, back 4. The boys there you've seen with 5 to go and you're comfortable in the game, but they're determined to get that clean sheet, and overall a really strong performance.
They seemed really settled throughout most of the games. A few times with the long throws into the box and stuff like that, questions were asked, but outside of the one off the post, didn't really have a busy day, Kieran, right, did he?
No, but again it's a great tool to have. You know, that's a hell of a throw that the boy had, and it puts you under a bit of pressure because you can't be offside. So in terms of shaping up and how you'd maybe defend a corner or a free kick, you can almost have a high line and try and be aggressive with it. So definitely gave us a few things to think about, but I thought the boys kind of dealt with it relatively well. First half addressed a few wee things at half time, and then obviously second half looked much more kind of aggressive and comfortable and dealing with that. And like you said, I think they had a shot off the post in the first half, and apart from that, limited them to next to nothing.
Speaking of one off the post, Chris Mochrie probably should have scored that one, but he gets his first Airdrie goal in the second half. Really good finish, and it looked like he was feeling much better about his fitness and where he is now.
He was excellent. I thought he'd done everything that we asked of him. I thought he got him the kind of pockets behind the midfielders. He was positive in terms of his body shape. He turned, he was direct, and he was probably unlucky maybe not to score 1 or 2. Like you said, he makes that run from deep or plays quick, it's quality. He gets through on goal, and listen, it's easy to say from the side, but could he maybe slot it by the keeper? He decides to take it round him when it hits the post. But he merited a goal in terms of, I thought, his overall performance. You know, I've spoke to Mox about the kind of performance levels and what I need from him on a consistent basis, and I think you've seen that there today, that when he's on it in terms of those final thirds and can go and affect and drive it at kind of defenders, he's a nightmare to play against. I know that first hand, so I'm really pleased for him to get a goal. He'll be feeling a lot more kind of confident in that, getting a goal, more minutes into the legs. Lewis McGregor the same, but really good performance today.
And the way the game went on after 3-0, probably could have been a couple more in it for us on a different day. So the appetite to keep going and to keep them out at the other side, really pleasing.
That was the two things, especially at half time. Was the kind of message that I'd said was, could we approach the second half with the same intent in the first? If we can go and get the next goal, it kills the game, but I don't want us just getting comfortable in the game and sitting off it. I wanted us to go and try and press on and continue how we want to play. I think that's when we're at our best. I think 10-15 to go, it's easy to sit off the game and invite pressure when you're obviously comfortable in the game in terms of the scoreline, but you end up just creating problems for yourself. And you've seen there the subs coming on with the impact and the enthusiasm to go and continue the hard work that had been already kind of put in by the players beforehand. So really pleased, subs coming on, keeping that intensity, if not adding to it. And like you said, getting a comfortable scoreline, but the intent was there even right up to the last kind of kick of the game. We were desperate to go and score more goals.
Speaking of intensity, to keep it up at that level, considering the conditions, the heat out there, another really hot day down in Dumfries, that's extra pleasing, I suppose.
Aye, we knew it was going to be hot. Big thing was obviously about the transitions. Could we limit them? The turnovers, you know, can we be kind of careful and kind of proud in the way that we played, you know, not giving away cheap possession, which I think we did. I thought when we had to kind of spin in behind and make those runs, we were effective, which allowed then pockets of space for Rhys and Chris Mochrie and Gavin Gallagher to get in behind in midfield. But it was about kind of sometimes being patient, sometimes you're working hard to win the ball back. You win it back and you're that tired because of the heat and everything that's going on, so sometimes it was about keeping possession, getting into our shape and making sure that we're in a position that when we attack we're full guns blazing.
And that sort of game intelligence to take the odd rest on the ball as well before then switching it back up again to push, that's the sort of, like I say, game intelligence that helps you in matches like that.
Aye, it's the way that I want to play, it's the way that I believe in, you know. I'm a firm believer that yes, you work hard on the ball to create angles for your teammates, but if you work hard off it and you win it back early, then you enjoy having it, you know. I want to dominate the ball, I want to dominate possession, especially in the opponent's third, but to do that you've got to have a baseline, and to see the boys putting the work in with 85 minutes on the clock, and they're comfortable in the game, but the intent and the desire still there to work hard for each other. It's really pleasing, and like you say, when you win the ball back you almost enjoy having the ball. You can be long periods without it, so it must have been enjoyable, minus the heat, to play in for the players, but full of smiles, and listen, we're delighted with the result back up the road.
Happy with that. We'll see you on Tuesday. Cheers, Rhys. Chris, congratulations. That was a really, really good goal. I imagine you were delighted with your performance.
Yeah, it was good. We played well. We started well for the start. We got right after them. We got an early goal and just kind of took it for there. So that was a good performance.
Your goal, when it came, just kind of gave us that extra wee bit of breathing room, made it 2-0, and really good finish. The keeper seemed to just have no clue where it was going. Yeah,
I was happy with the goal. It's Cammy played him up the line. I just cut inside, and I don't know. I think I might have took a deflection, so I'll need to watch it back. But no, I was happy with it, and like you say, it kind of gave us that bit of breathing room, which was good.
Keeping the clean sheet as well, I know that's something that we've not managed of late. So at both ends, the intensity going forward and the kind of endeavour off the ball, and when they were asking us questions, that's going to send us in really good form for the league games coming up.
Yeah, I think the clean sheet was massive. The manager was shouting at the side, just make sure we keep a clean sheet, and obviously there's been a couple of performances so far where we've conceded far too many goals, so I think everybody will take confidence for that and just go into next week.
Talk to us about the conditions out there. It looked awfully hot to be playing football in, but the intensity didn't really drop off very often, and it looked like you took rests on the ball when you needed to.
Yeah, I mean, I was absolutely roasting the day, and I think maybe the water break kind of helped, but like you say, it's just you're kind of hunting to press the ball back, and when you get it, you just got to keep it for a bit and get your rest, and we did that today, and when it was on to go forward, we did that as well, so that was good.
A wee bit frustrated not to have 2 goals to your name today?
Yeah, definitely. I just got to finish that. I would do the same thing again, go around the goalie, and I just hit the post. The guy kind of recovered, kind of put me off a bit, but getting into the positions is good, and hopefully I can keep doing that.
It was a really good breakaway, a really good run, and you're right, it looked like I said in commentary, you did everything right. It's just a wee bit too wide, but more than made up for it with the second one.
Yeah, like thankful that I can kind of put it right by getting another goal, and like I say, just keep getting in the positions, and hopefully it'll come.
Power of running on and off the ball. How's your fitness levels? They keep getting better and better?
Yeah, I'm getting there. It's obviously I didn't really get a pre-season because I was injured at the back end of the season, but the gaffer keeps putting me on, which is good, and hopefully I can just keep getting sharper and sharper, and hopefully I'll get there.
Well, it was really enjoyable to watch you today, Chris. Thank you very much. Well done.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.